Well, chatbot's being a piece of shit. Sorry about that. Yeah. I don't know why for the life of me it's doing this, but it is. And I'm just gonna roll with it for now. I apologize, guys. I thought I had it working, and apparently the colors are all wrong. Because nobody likes looking at a white background, because that's obnoxious. Yeah. Yeah. So let me fix that real quick. But anyway, I apologize, guys. Sorry, the chatbot is just like, nope, I'm not going to work for you today. You don't get to work. You don't get to work. For whatever godforsaken reason, the chatbot's like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I just don't get it. Oh, boy. I just don't get it. But anyway, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me get back to where everything's not open and scattered and just generally obnoxious. I apologize. I'm a scuffed streamer on YouTube. But welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome. As always, my name is Stopper, JJ, or Jordan. Normally, I stream on Twitch, so forgive me a little bit there. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Last time we streamed on YouTube, I was doing it so I could record some better VOD quality. Hopefully everything looks good to you guys. I can stream at a higher bitrate on YouTube that I can't do on Twitch. So trying this out for certain segments, but I hope you guys enjoy. I like doing voiceovers and voice acting, so hopefully you guys enjoy watching that. If not, I don't know why you're here, but welcome everybody. Like I said, sorry the chat isn't working. You should see it in chat and YouTube just fine. It works just fine. I don't see any issues there, but for whatever reason, it just does not want to work as an overlay from Stream Elements, and I've got to play around with it. So again, I apologize, guys. Thought I had it working, but clearly that's not the case. But if you're new here, first of all, welcome. I like to do voiceovers and voice acting, as I said earlier, and this is one of my favorite franchises to do so with. This is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We tried it out last time we streamed on YouTube, and I was doing voiceovers with everything there. Like I said, mainly because I can save the VODs here, which is something I can't really do for very long on Twitch, unfortunately. And let's be perfectly honest, VODs on Twitch are just broken as hell. They just don't work. They're quite frankly, they're more of a liability at this point. Excuse me. More of a liability at this point with DMCA than they are a boon to the streamer themselves. and the quality is just atrocious by comparison. And again, I like Twitch for certain aspects of its program and its platform, but it is not a perfect system. So I'm trying something new over here on YouTube. That way I can save the content indefinitely at a higher quality. We have transcoding options that we don't get on Twitch as an affiliate or even as a partner. It's not great. Here I can stream at a higher bitrate and enjoy a higher quality ceiling, which is basically just the ceiling of my hardware, which is fairly stout. I'm not worried about that. So hopefully you guys can enjoy everything. It looks good so far. Why is it doing that? I need to turn something off real quick. Hold up. I forgot I had that on. Turn that off. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that should kick off in a sec. Come on. Man, that is some beefy delay. Okay. I thought I turned that way down, but that is some beefy delay. But again, guys, welcome. We're going to be playing more of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc today, which is the first game in the series. You know, I've got the original voiceovers in Japanese. Obviously, I don't speak Japanese. I butcher that language on a very frequent basis, so I apologize in that. But that way, it's not as distracting because there are English dubs to this game, but you aren't able to turn them off, at least not until the third game, I think. Are you able to actually like completely shut them off, like completely throughout the game, and just go off the text, which is what I'm doing because I just want to be able to read to you guys the text, and I've got a lot of the audio way down so that way it is not as distracting because I'm going to be doing all the voiceovers, and that's for all the characters, male, female, or otherwise. So I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you have any questions, I'm always here to ask. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. Again, this is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We started the game last time. In case you guys need a little bit of an update and you weren't here, I would suggest you go back and watch the VOD here on Twitch or on YouTube. Man, that is going to be hard to get over. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, I would suggest you go back and watch that first episode where we introduce all the characters. Now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of the first part of the game. So basically, 15 students are trapped inside of an academy called Hope's Peak Academy, and they've been introduced to the headmaster, Monokuma, who's this little robotic bear, who basically stated that if they want to leave, they have to kill one of their fellow students and get away with it, and they will be released. But if they don't get away with it, they themselves will be punished. But if they manage to get away with it scot-free, they will escape and everyone else will be punished. That is the terms of Hope's Peak Academy and the killing game that Monokuma has introduced. So this is the first game of the franchise. Characters are always wild in all the games, but particularly, you know, when you're first introduced to this first game. And it's very, very good, so I hope you enjoy. If any of the audio levels are a little off or anything, let me know. I'll be happy to change them, but I think they sound pretty good. They look good on the waveform, so we'll go ahead and roll with it. Oh, God. Yeah, this game's audio levels were just weird because it was like, I think this game's over a decade old now, so like the audio levels are not as like well balanced as they should be in some of the other games, the later renditions of this franchise. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. To survive daily life. But for as heavy as that air felt, as it took to pierce it, was all it took to pierce it was her sharp words. So, what are you going to do now? Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality.
Right! She's right! Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward! To forget such a simple fact! I can't forgive myself, I'm so ashamed! Please, someone hit me! I can't forgive myself, someone hit me! Punish me! Jesus. If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it!
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Idiot! You look for a way out, duh!
I'm like, we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him! But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before we do anything else. True. If we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again.
Shit.
Like, fine. Let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already.
Makoto Naegi. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all.
Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary.
Feeling slightly dizzy, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
This is bullshit! What in the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me!
So, well then, why don't you wander around the school or start a car in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules. What if we got punished like what we saw before? I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Hey, ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
Like, so what?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? So I can't afford to die in here!
That makes much sense to me. But you're saying you would follow the regulations, is that it?
Huh? Well, yeah. I guess you're right.
I have a question. Regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly?
Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered.
You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered. I was wondering about that myself.
It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you.
Why? Why do you have to do that?
I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules that they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what for them to do.
Don't jab at me.
More like a full-on stab.
Oh, for now, let's forget all this silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
True. We need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer.
Damn straight. Okay, let's all start looking around.
I'll be going alone.
Like, what? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think?
Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Wait, hold on a sec. That would never.
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong?
But
So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. Oh, then. Like hell, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want. Out of my way, Plankton. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? One tiny bit of plankton dripping across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. I'm gonna kick your ass!
Stop it! We can't fight!
The fuck you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch? Who do you think you are? Talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something?
No, I wasn't.
Fuck you!
He punched me. And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. One second I was standing there. The next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd be trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Huh? Where am I? As if I had become part of my daily routine. I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now?
You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Open the handbook menu by pressing the square button. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets may be available. You can also save and load the game under System or Section. Finally, click the touchpad button to review the transcript. This records all permanent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved.
It's some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. Give me one moment, guys. There we go. It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. It looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. This would appear to be the bathroom? Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall which says,
Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathroom and the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a toolkit. The sewing kit includes a map of the boys' vital organs. Of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves.
I crumbled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be...
Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others, but there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Sayaka. Sorry, are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt?
You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I'm actually built with some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage.
That's good, then.
But are you okay? You know from when Wando hit you?
That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning.
Makoto?
Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried.
Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here?
Actually, I came to get you.
You came to get me?
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall.
The dining hall?
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. we decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together and later on and talk about what we found.
So, does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll come with you.
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then.
All right. This must be the dormitory dining hall.
Looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now with us being prisoners here and all.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there, waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now.
Okay. Let's just wait here.
Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I have amazing intuition.
Is it really just intuition?
It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial. Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sayaka, right? Well, while you're talking to her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. When purple words show up, if you press the triangle button, you'll get into reaction mode. At this point, you can use the directional buttons to make a selection and the X button to confirm. Also, when it comes to this dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look for more info. Talking to someone about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life.
By the way, Makoto.
Huh? What is it?
Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing this self-introduction thing, but I want to ask you something.
Continuing our self-introductions?
We kind of got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you.
Sayaka wants to ask me something? I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious.
By the way, Makoto,
What is it?
it's just...
What did you want to ask me?
Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2?
Yeah, actually, I was.
I knew it! I went there too. I was in class 4, you know. Do you remember me?
Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprisingly as her question was, that she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she knew who I was.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me.
We went to the same school for 3 years, of course I remember.
Well, that's true, but there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I'd never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring.
What are you talking about? You're so strange.
Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto.
No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again.
You're the one to help me find my courage again. Not any of those ultimate students.
Thank you for saying that.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm gonna become your ultimate assistant.
My assistant?
Nani?
I'm your assistant now. I'm gonna help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up. Which is nice, but still, everyone else is still late. Besides that, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. So, what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock? At night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place too long, I might go crazy. Can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he'd timed it. Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that.
Ah, Makoto, Sayaka! So you two get here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. Oh, I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail.
That's a bit much, don't you think? And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall. Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting.
Oh wait, that's Taka. I'm sorry. I was thinking Kyoko.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting. Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Like, wait, hold on a sec.
What's wrong?
Like, what about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl? Oh yeah, Kyoko.
What about her?
Like, she's not here.
What?
I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't really matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's all as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
Is it possible? Was she really... No. I'm just overthinking things.
Darn it, Kyoko! You're really going to be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
Like, you're being a real jackass right now, you know that?
Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything. Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope Speak Academy briefing meetings has begun.
Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that then. You know. Huh? What's up? I feel like I really have become a personal assistant, don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you're already done so much as my assistant.
All right, left to right then. Oh, come on. What? Why can't I select people? Oh, I guess I can only talk to certain people.
I don't think I should leave right now. The atmosphere is unpleasant. I wasn't trying to leave. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko.
I wanted to try to find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything naturally, I would have more to say. But I didn't, so I don't. Right! Understood! I spent some time looking around the dormitory, and there I made the discovery of the century! I found there was exactly one room for each person.
Oh yeah, I figured that out much before anything else. Like each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already.
And each room was key attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it.
Which confirms the room I was in earlier is, in fact, my room.
Like in Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out, and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms.
Huh? But when I checked the bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here a while. Well, better to have than not have not.
Sorry, I missed that piece of dialogue.
It can't be all there is to report. Can it be Mr. Honor Student?
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next.
Looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together.
Oh, fuck.
All right, I gotta go back to that piece of dialogue.
Like we all went up and down the school, double checking the windows and all the hallways and classes. Like they wanted to see if we could get all of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was,
Nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
there wasn't any hope of escaping anywhere. The school was really been totally cut off. Like this sucks. It really sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous.
The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over. But we didn't find a thing, sorry.
And went back up to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about the giant hunk of metal. But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. It was hard as like metal.
Well, yes, it is metal.
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, we're not gonna be through there.
I feel like I could just cry, but no. I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
She'll tell you what happened next. It was nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and the dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor.
There were gates there. We couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out.
In other words, at this point, we're only able to search the first floor. We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there's at least a chance it may lead to a way out.
If I am being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Lazel, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym. Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around the school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
Like, what the hell are you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time?
Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with me. Blame you for leaving me out. It's all your fault.
Like, if you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something.
Forget it. Like, I don't want to go with anywhere with a dirty slut like you. Like, slut? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Like, I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met?
Alright, guys, everybody just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know.
Yeah, it sounds like you two are close now, that you're fighting like sisters.
I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
So, that's what they had to say, huh? And I guess I'm the only one left. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food at least.
Like, sure for now, but even with all that, there are 15 of us. How can that food last?
You can just eat sesame seeds or something.
What am I, a parakeet?
I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least, that's what Monokuma said.
Like,
You saw him? Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge. Told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast I couldn't even believe he could have been moving around me with the remote control. Well, a nice toy that could just appear out of nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, you know, or try to eat you or anything?
eat her?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about?
Nani?
Just so you know, Hifumi is like one of the thirstiest motherfuckers in this game. Like, you could call him Suds and Bubbles. His head's that deep in the toilet. It's that deep in the gutter.
Come on, man!
What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude, bro.
Like, hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die at any second.
She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something or...
A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo.
You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on.
Oh, never mind. My bad. I thought it was Monokuma.
You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation?
Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you.
She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. What's this?
It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy.
A map?
What the? Where did you find this?
It doesn't matter where I found it.
It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
Like, never mind that. What's it mean?
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy.
So, what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it.
Renovations?
I don't really know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor.
But then, this really is so speak. He didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place.
So stupid it's not even passable. This is where the country's future elite is supposed to come and learn.
But if this really is so speak, where are all the other students?
Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, negative stuff.
But aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
Bro, worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I get stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth. Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
I'm just so happy, that's it all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all.
Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out. We didn't find who's been behind all this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Hmm? Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on? It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out.
None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face.
You didn't have to go and say that. I was just trying to think about it. Wait, we're trapped here. What are we supposed to do?
It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to
Like, don't even joke about that.
Everyone, just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
There's gotta be something we can do, right?
All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
Here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt. As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
Eh? What do you mean?
We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right?
Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
So regarding the nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own.
What do you mean?
Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official.
Why?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us.
What?
If we have to worry about the night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
However, unlike sales rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
Like, I see what you mean, but I think I'd agree to that. It's like the little goth Lolita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
Hey! You can't just decide to speak for us.
So, everyone is in agreement? Good. Then, if you will excuse me.
Wait, where are you going?
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives. So, goodbye.
Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural. I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her.
Alright, so I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like.
Adaptability.
Like, so, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left.
Well then, what say we all call it an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
See, we really have to stay the night here. Like, we don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
So we have to just give up?
That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Like, then we're done for today. Good, I'm exhausted.
With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms.
Makoto, are you ready to call it a day?
Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll have to be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. It's no use, it really is locked.
Bzz, wrong! Not locked!
Holy crap!
Jeez, talk about an overreaction! It's like you just saw a ghost or something! Like some kind of robot bear ghost?
What are you doing here?
Makoto Naegi! This is a super duper majorly bad! So bad it's almost magical! Ultra magical awful attack! In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame.
Wait, so the reason it won't open is because it's locked? It's not because it's locked. The door just doesn't fit?
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks! I mean, a lock in a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not that pointless, I guess. But I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that. Anyway, here's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So, you just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull. Go ahead, give it a try.
Turn the knob and lift the door while I pull it? When I did that, the door opened without a problem.
See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But looks like you're the not lucky at all. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait! Damn it.
This is the school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be for the best.
In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind of teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all so very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals. I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka, and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With the newfound determination, I left my room. Before we go any further, guys, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to grab some more to drink, and I'm going to grab a quick snack. I'll be back in just a sec with some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, so I'll see you guys then. All right, we're back, guys. Appreciate y'all sticking around. Let's continue with Danganronpa, shall we? All right. Let's get back to this, shall we? Won't go too much longer tonight, because I do have some plans tomorrow that I had to be up fairly early for. But, how do I turn the overlay off? Hold on. There we go. It's been a while since I played this game. Sayaka. She should be right next to us, or if I remember. Kodo. I thought she was right. Yeah, she's right next to us. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that.
Hello?
Good morning, Sayaka.
Oh, Makoto, perfect timing.
Huh?
Listen, I have a favor to ask.
Favor?
I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk.
Yeah, sure. Where are you headed?
Oh, I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense.
Self-defense?
Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here should show up and attack us. Could show up and attack us anytime. You never know.
Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in the insane position. She's right. We never knew when they might attack.
So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens.
A weapon to protect yourself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case, the gym entryway, had a bunch of stuff. Maybe.
The gym? Okay, let's go!
Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition.
Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym.
For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. It's as simple as opening the map menu and choosing where you want to go. However, you can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been or places that are blocked off. And depending on certain story moments, there will be times when you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost forever. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Here we go. I might be able to find something here to protect myself with. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something in the case if I can use.
Like the fucking sword. The gigantic sword. Yeah. Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating. But, jeez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands.
Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little...
Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little.
You think so? But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need anything right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Saika giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out for a bit more. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about. And I was the one who invited you to come with me. Sorry. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right? Huh? You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space? Oh, but you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring. It's just I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You got tons of stuff to do every day. Hey, this is kind of out of nowhere, but Makoto, do you have a dream? Well, what about you, Saika? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was pretty like a princess, and she could sing and dance. And more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
Nani?
Huh? I honestly believe that as long as you keep chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't keep your eyes off your dream. Not even for a second. Even if it's sometimes a bad dream, whether you're awake or whether you're asleep. To make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all? Oh no! Don't get the wrong idea, it's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. Huh? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness. But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? When the dream dies, those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways.
Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
So, that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least, that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Oh, I'm in here. The world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still...
Sayaka?
I can't afford to be stuck in here!
That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh?
No, not at all.
I'm really sorry.
Sayaka? Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food?
So... you want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook.
Wow, really? What's your specialty?
Chili oil.
You mean the condiment?
Just kidding.
She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around.
You're about to have your first experience with free time. Would you like to hear more? As you live out your school life here, you'll be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your fellow classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which can potentially give them an even better impression of you. You can get these presents from the Mono machine in the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points, you'll witness ultimate events, and new info will be added to each person's report card. These events can also open up new skills, which will prove useful as everything plays out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen your many friendships as you can. Also, keep in mind that when you talk with a classmate, time will pass. When you're finished, you will automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end, and the story will progress. If you'd prefer not to engage in free time, you can always choose to simply go to sleep and skip it. We wouldn't recommend this approach, but if you absolutely must press forward with the story, then... Anyway, why don't you try it out by spending some time with Miss Sayaka Maizano? She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think?
But yeah, anyway, guys, between like the story segments of the game, you have like what they describe free time. And it does become more important, especially if you play it like the higher difficulties, to get the skills that you gain from these interactions. Plus, it's just wildly funny sometimes. Some of the interactions you have with particular characters over the course of the game are just insane. Because you'll come to find out as you play this game, some of these characters, as mild-tempered as they seem, can have some pretty dark skeletons in their closet. Let me see. It said we should hang out with Sayaka, but yeah, we might as well. But before we do that, I don't think we have any money to spend on the Mono Mono machine. Which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I don't know where Sayaka is, to be honest. In the laundromat. Dining hall. Okay, she's in her room. Never mind. That's Kyoko's room. Sayaka. There we go. I guess I should press the doorbell.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious, I really am afraid.
Should I talk to Sayaka for a while?
Are you going to try and cheer me up? Sorry for making me take time out of your day like this.
I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today.
Would you like to give Sayaka a present?
Yeah, so right now we don't have anything, unfortunately. This will get filled up with items from the machine, but unfortunately we don't have any.
Makoto, do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk?
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but, it's just because I know I can count on you.
Huh?
Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't with me, I just don't know what I would do. I'd be lost. I hate that when we meet each other again under... I hate that we had to meet each other again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're here with me.
Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me.
Really? Thank you for the flattery.
That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. The smile saved me.
But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. Although, all through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me.
It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Because I looked at you all the time.
Nani?
Huh?
I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you.
You wanted to talk to me?
But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets.
But why me?
Do you remember during our first year of junior high? That huge bird wandered into the school pond.
Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that.
It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years. That bird once every 1,000.
A huge bird wandered in the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
That's right. That's what it was.
You also get questions like that, and I don't remember all the answers, to be perfectly honest, and I've played through this a few times now.
It was so big, the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out.
Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now?
thank me?
I'm that green you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak.
Nani?
Just kidding.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance.
Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. Give me one sec, guys. I'm gonna go to the intermission screen or to the BRB screen just for a sec. I gotta answer a text message phone call, so I will be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. But I had to answer that real quick. Welcome back. But instead, it's this weird school.
Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out. Just like that crane. You'll save me. It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it.
I'm gonna save her. I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm gonna do it.
I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right. Because I'm psychic. Kidding.
She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way.
Sayaka's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill Melodious Voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it.
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while.
Ahem! This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow I'm going to find some kind of clue. I swear! As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I had had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration.
So, I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time yet? Heart-pounding excitement!
Oh man, sorry, my voice broke right there.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Morning has come. What should I do today?
I don't know if that noise has always been that distorted or what. It just sounds really weird. All right, who do I want to talk to? What kind of brand of crazy do I want to talk to today? I guess we can talk with Leon. I haven't started with Leon in a while. All right, where is he? Leon, where the fuck you at? There you are. What are you doing, Makoto? We gotta hurry up and find a way out of here.
Should I hang out with Leon for a while?
You're not trying to get me alone so you can kill me, are you? My fans will go psycho on you if you do. I'm as popular as any international superstar. But if you're not gonna murder me, let's hang out. I don't really want to be alone anyway.
I spent some time with Leon. Leon and I grew a little closer today.
Would you like to give Leon a present? I'm not even afraid anymore. Now I'm just pissed off. Why? Why is this happening to me? This isn't fair, man. I mean, am I wrong?
Oh, yeah, it really isn't.
Right? Totally unfair. Ultra unfair. Just like having to shave my head right before every baseball game.
Well, I mean, you chose to do that, right?
Come on, man. Are you against me now, too? I didn't even want to play, but the coach and all the teachers begged me, so I did it. And then they made me shave my head just because it's tradition? How's that fair?
You really hate baseball that much, huh?
Damn straight I do. Who has fun running around on a dusty field for 3 hours?
For baseball players, the field is like sacred ground, isn't it?
But it's so not cool, spending all that time at practice getting covered in sweat and dirt. It's just baseball, right? It's easy. Who needs practice?
I think the gods picked the wrong person to bless with that much talent.
Still, I gotta admit, baseball wasn't all bad. It did have a few things going for it.
Yeah, right?
Like the feeling of camaraderie between you and your teammates?
Nah, nothing like that. I can't stand being around a bunch of sweaty guys. Totally uncool.
Then what did you like about it?
Well, I hate studying, right? But I still got into this super fancy school and a sports scholarship. As long as I kept playing, I never had to study. And besides that, it made me super popular with the ladies. Booyah! You jealous? I got to third base in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. Just kidding.
I forgot this dialogue.
I got plenty more where that came from. I'll tell you more about it next time. Anyway, let's hang out again sometime. Talking to you always keeps my mind off of this place.
With a smile on his face and a spring in his step, Leon strolled away. I'm not really sure why, but I guess Leon likes hanging out with me.
Leon's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. You just unlocked the skill Robot Jock. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it.
Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. There's still lots of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around.
All right, who else do I want to hang out? What other brand of crazy are we into today? Oh boy, yes please. Can I not go in there? Oh, I can go into the cafeteria, right? No. Right? Can I not do that? I want to talk to Hifumi. Hifumi's always good for some great dialogue. Just fantastic levels of degeneracy. Or we can talk to Byakuya. He's always good for some good dialogue as well. If you're a masochist. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, Mr. Naegi, I'm glad you came.
Should I hang out with Hifumi for a while?
I know I look like I'm all about the cutting edge, but I have a profound love for retro games too. Let's begin my four-part history of electronic games. Part 1, Ancient Babylonia.
I listened to Hifumi's half-obsessed ranting for longer than I would have liked. Hifumi and I grew a little closer today.
Would you like to give Hifumi a present? I would if I had one.
I see quality in you, Mr. Naegi. True quality. And that's why I decided to present you my lecture on the nature of fanfiction. If we're going to be friends, you must fully be informed. I will permit no fanfic bigotry whatsoever. I don't think I have any fanfic
bigotry. I mean, I don't really know anything about that kind of geeky stuff anyway.
See? There it is! To you, fanfic equals geeky, right? But is that all that word is worth?
Huh? Did I say something wrong?
Well, that's okay. Because I take the word geek as a compliment. For you see, this is nobody on Earth so full of knowledge as a geek. In a sense, a geek is like an expert. That's right, a total expert. A successful musician must necessarily be a music geek. A good movie director is a movie geek, you see. It's those experts, those geeks, who open up the world to others. So when you say that writing fanfic is geeky, you're recognizing us as true experts!
Okay, so, what exactly is fanfic then?
Oof, super direct question for the win. Basically, we have all different kinds of stores and events, right?
These are where groups of holy warriors sell their own stuff based on games, comics, anime, everything. And the stuff those people make is fanfic. Comics are the most common creation, but it also includes games, music, and even merchandise. By the way, there's a name for when a group of fanfic creators come together. Specifically, it's an organized group that comes together to release their work.
A group that comes together to release their work. I have no idea. I don't remember what the answer is. A menagerie? Is it a menagerie?
Well, I suppose on a technical linguistic level that's true. But I'm not talking about something a little more... But I'm talking about something a little more common. Listen, I'm sure you know this. Go ahead and tell me.
A group that comes... What?
Certainly there may be others who call us square. But among our own kind, there's a more acceptable term. Surely you must know.
Really? Is it a circle?
It sure is! Of course you knew that. I mean, it's only common sense. I certainly hope you don't expect me to explain such common sense topics every time.
Well, like I said, I don't know too much about this stuff.
This goes well beyond I don't know too much. But I guess I can't blame you. The propaganda never touches on that. So as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be itching to buy a premium pass to the next fanfic con. Right?
Obviously, he's excited. Obviously, he's excited, but...
That's it for today. I hope you're excited for your next lesson. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for the two of us.
I'm kind of scared to see what the future has in store for the two of us.
Ifumi's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. You just unlocked the skill Handiwork. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Also, the FBI is looking for you.
What in the hell?
After we were done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. Also, I feel like I need a shower.
This is the school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bedbugs bite.
The third day here has already come to an end. When will I... No. When are we gonna get out of here? I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling. And before I knew it, I had fallen into an uneasy sleep.
I needed an immediate fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving it into the regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula One drivers are so popular. An idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. It can take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement can create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve on an angle. Freestyle is better than a backstroke or a breaststroke. Drive-through is better than a sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world. Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up. Meanwhile, 0.000002 seconds later...
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I woke up at the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Ugh. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind, the sound of a doorbell forced its way into my room.
A fantastic morning, isn't it?
Taka?
Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without
Waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. What's up, Taka?
No matter how intensely stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right?
I'm not sure I understand.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back. That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized, every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news.
Taka didn't really wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Bum, bum.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our first breakfast meeting. Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here.
I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essentially that we all cooperate with each other. The first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat!
I want to eat breakfast with the other people. I've never done that before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Well, anyway, did anyone else happen to come with any clues?
Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
Seriously, nothing at all. Anything. It could be about how we get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything.
You are going to die. If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of us else, you will die.
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that.
I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did they not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to the new life here.
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
Yeah, sounds like this girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit! No in hell I'm living here! I'm getting out of here! I don't give a shit!
Sure, be free.
Okay, so nobody has any clues?
One thing I can tell you is there's a walls behind this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here for the first place?
Well, sure. It could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... Huh? What's up?
in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend?
A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this?
Well, maybe, I can't really be certain, but...
Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack?
You mean that serial killer? That's been in the news all over the internet?
A monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in a brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust is left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning, and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims, bro.
Like, that's just an urban legend, though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100%, without a doubt gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Help. We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
The police? You're putting your faith in the police? What are you doing here? You guys, seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil.
Wow, I got the hiccups now.
Ugh. Sorry, when I have to breathe in that much air all at once and like expel it in like a sharper tone, it's like trying to squeeze a ton of water through a crushed garden hose. Ugh. So I end up getting the hiccups. Sorry. Excuse me.
All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or an anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on. If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Why the hell are you laughing?
I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act, bro.
Like you're still going on about that?
So, Mr. Serial Killer, psycho freak bastard, what the hell do you want?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
We know who you really are, asshole.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
Hey! Don't ignore me, asshole!
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun and a couple days has gone by, and nobody's killing anybody! I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored! There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing it.
There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
Wait, I think, yes! Ding, ding, ding! I figured it out! All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I just realized there was one very important piece missing.
What are you?
If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's a motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
A motive? The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
Stop changing the goddamn subject!
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry. It's not some pervy adult video or something. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school.
Outside the school? What are you talking about?
Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Good. We can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
What do I want from you? Well, if you must know, despair. That's all. If you know more than that, you'll have to figure it. If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to do to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I wanted amusement from you too.
He's gone. Once again, he left before he could find anything useful. Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
Same here. Okay, so
Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you?
Huh? Why me?
Because you're closest to the door. That's the rule, right?
Rule?
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! You see how passionately I'm begging yous? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick.
Okay. I guess I'll get going then.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
Makoto's going. I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yeah, sure thing. And we're counting on the both of yous. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come a-running.
Can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible.
Yeah, I've had to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either.
So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but
If it's a place you can watch DVDs, then. Where is it again? Hold up. Warehouse. Nurse's office. School store. AV room, that's it. Okay, so it's through there. Pretty sure it's at the end of this hallway. Yeah, this room. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's
a bunch of DVDs. Each one has a label on it with someone's name.
This must be the video for each of us he mentioned.
I'd better go tell everyone.
She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood there right where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I found in the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on the monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked up to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. Remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it hadn't ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was a totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time, I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to his family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being? Look for the answer after graduation.
What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe.
Makoto? What happened? Make sure it was safe.
I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion.
What's going on?
Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What's on them?
They all gathered around the box. Each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Yeah, no way it's real. No way.
I can't take it anymore! I can't take this anymore! Let me out of here!
As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other. It's the classic prisoner's dilemma. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries on the brink of war. Both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invincible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. It kind of sounds like I guess right now. Everyone says they're gonna work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us.
Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What?
This is exactly what Monokuma wants, or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see?
Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down. Like, okay then. Maybe we should start all by just talking. Maybe we're all just talk about what we saw. That'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka? What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's wrong? Just hurry, but tell us.
Sayaka? I gently placed my hand over her shoulder.
Stop it!
She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Sayaka?
Let her go.
I can't do that! I have to go make sure she's okay!
I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally. I think that's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried.
Then why don't you go with whatever you think you have to do? We don't all have to stick around together, right? Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye.
Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. And I have to end the stream, so I know it was kind of short today, guys, but I think that's a good stopping point. I'm going to break things up a little bit so that way it's in more digestible chunks. I also do need to take care of some stuff this evening before I have some stuff going on in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and end things there, but it was a pleasure to do voiceovers for this game again. It was awesome. I love playing this game. I love the story in this game. So we're going to go ahead and end things there, guys. Have a good evening. Be safe. Have a great holiday. Well, we might do one more of these before the Christmas holiday or before New Year's. I haven't decided yet, but I will see you guys then. I plan on doing more of the voiceover content here on YouTube just because it's easier for me to save the VODs at a higher quality and record at a higher quality to save to YouTube. So we'll probably do more of that here, and I'll just put everything in various playlists so that way you guys can watch them in order as you see fit and you choose. So until then, guys, have a great one. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Peace.